You know what they don't tell you? They say on the road to success, you know, work hard, whatever. They don't say you should cross-dress on YouTube until someone pays attention.
Did they tell Jesus he was gonna get hung on a cross?
They did, actually.
Yeah, I did.
Hi, I'm Trixie Mattel.
And I'm Katya.
And welcome to our show.
On this show, we take a single topic and explore it inside and out.
Can you watch porn on the phone? Let's say I'm laying in bed. Oh, this is too much. What am I, Jim Henson? Dildo, Helen, dildo. Do you use, like, Grindr or anything?
No.
Carpe DM girl sees the DMs.
Flavored condoms.
I think we should, like, raise, you know.
Ham. Turkey Reuben. Sliding in and out of your gross mouth hole. So we're here with a mother-son duo, Ball Koozie. Do you know what that is?
Bitch gargles on your balls, right?
Me.
Oh, fuck.
So, follow our tips.
And you'll be dead before you know it.
Hi, you guys. What's up? Look at this. Let's just bask in the glory of this for 1 second. Yeah? Not a bad way to spend a Wednesday afternoon, I think.
This is just like Tyrell, but nobody's outside the windows. It's a new show. That's fine.
Give it a little time. Yeah, no. I want to start at the very beginning. I want to go all the way back. How did you guys become friends? And that's assuming that you actually are friends.
Oh, that's a bold assumption.
Right, because sometimes, you know, people just end up working together, but they hate each other.
Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes.
There you go.
RuPaul and Michelle Visage.
Oh.
Me and you. I'm just kidding. Ah! No, just
Yeah.
kidding.
But no, when did it start and when did you actually, you know, when did this happen?
You know, we were on Drag Race together, very popular reality show. Have you guys seen it? Yes. But we didn't really get close on Drag Race because we just spent every waking moment in fear trying to not be constantly eliminated. So we were passing ships in the night.
Yeah, and then we talked on the phone and had plenty of
Phone sex.
PG-13 phone sex.
Yeah.
Good hot times on the telephone, like old-fashioned girls. And then we realized that kind of we wiggle around in the same comedy neighborhoods, kind of, sort of, right?
Yeah, totally. Only on the phone did we realize we had a lot of the same sense of humor.
Yeah. And same scabs.
Ew.
I didn't even realize you
Scabs,
were...
yeah.
When she first walked into Drag Race, she was so beautiful. I didn't even realize she was going to be hilarious because she just looked so beautiful.
Where's my camera? Oh.
And she's beautiful, or she looks normal, but then it's hilarious. And I look funny, but then not at all. So, yeah.
You're a classical, you're like...
Colostical.
You're, no, she's like, if, you know those big donut signs?
Okay.
You know how that...
Yeah. Where are we
I
going?
actually think it was good.
Great.
Let's move on.
Do you ever have your leg hair stick through your pantyhose?
Oh, this is the reality of drag, by the way. 6 fingers and leg hair.
Oh my God, that 6 finger.
I know. It's extra. I'm being extra. I'm being a little bit extra right now.
I kind of just want to let you guys go, and I'll just sit here and watch, because you're so, like, watching the show and the preview for the show, it's just, you guys have such a good time together. Is it organic, or how much?
No.
There's a Dolly Parton quote that I love. Yeah, you know, she says it takes a lot of money to look this cheap, right?
Yeah.
Does it take a lot of work for you guys to actually get an 8-minute episode, or do you really just sit in front of the camera and just go at it?
Well, it takes a lot of distance to make this relationship good. Do you know what I mean? The key is that we don't see each other a lot.
We don't ever see each other.
No.
So every time we film an episode, it's the first time we've seen each other in months, maybe.
Yeah, and my health goes wildly up and down. It's always an exciting story.
But always a swift decline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? Listen, I'm not on drugs right now. I smoked a little bit of weed.
You know how people who don't do drugs always say that?
Yeah, it's the first.
They stare into your eyes. Yeah.
Right. But so then, are you writing stuff down when you're apart and thinking?
Oh no. I'm not a writer. I'm a chanteuse.
Okay. We live in the moment of, like, you know, and we ride the wave of our real lives. So, like, in one of our past episodes, 2 weeks ago, we just did an episode on crying on our YouTube series. Right. Because that week we were just like, you know what?
Crying.
I think this week we need to talk about crying.
Yeah.
You know?
Cry. Now I cry in public. I cry in public now. I actually cried in New York City a couple weeks ago. I walked down the street. I had this very sad song. It was Lana Del Rey, and I was particularly vulnerable. And I thought, well, why can't I just cry in public? And nobody cared. Nobody cared at all. That's sad.
Had a different experience. I cried on an airplane once, and I cried so hard that the girl next to me asked me if I was okay.
Aww.
And I was like, yeah. But I wasn't.
That's a good
When was the
story.
last time you cried?
I don't cry.
Interesting.
No.
You don't cry at all?
No.
Okay,
You
Tyler,
know what? I do cry. Enya, when they showed those
Orinoco
previews
Flow?
for a
Orinoco
movie,
Flow?
and
You
they play Enya.
homosexuals.
Yeah.
Only time.
God forbid they put on an Enya Lana Del Rey mega mix. You guys will go
we would be
down.
done. We'd be done.
No, honestly, kids, if you cut up Marley and Me to Only Time by Enya, Mama.
Done. Yes.
Yeah.
Feel you.
No, but in all reality, I think people always say they love watching our show because they feel like they're just hanging out with their friends.
Exactly.
That is absolutely what we are doing. And luckily, we have the Trixie and Katya Show, but our YouTube series, we didn't start it to be rich. We just did it for the fun of it.
But so how did you start it? You moved from talking on the phone. How did you send? How are you on YouTube?
made the organic
yeah, and then it was then it was FaceTime video chatting.
And
you
then
know,
get a couple of lights in there. Let's record us. See what happens.
we'd get on chat roulette and just skip through people till we found each other.
Wait. How many people have jerked off to random people on the internet through a vehicle like chat roulette? Show
I
of
have.
hands.
Oh, bitch.
bitch.
Oh, bitch. Get into this. Sickening hot tea boots the realness down. Yes.
Let's get it.
The night before Drag Race premiere, this is absolutely true, before I became a famous legend icon star, I spent the night jacking off on Man Roulette because I was like, this is my last opportunity.
Oh, because you were gonna be. Oh, right. Because you'd get the thing and people would be like, "Oh, Trixie."
Right,
yeah, yeah.
exactly.
Oh, wait, were you in drag or out of drag?
Oh, that's the
That was
$65,000 question.
I was not in drag.
Okay.
No.
I was in drag. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She was also there, yeah.
I've done that before, though. I did that. It was but FaceTime, but it was on my computer. What do you call that? Skype. So like it was.
It's called FaceTime.
And I was like, it was at 2:30 in the morning. Oh, and
Yeah.
it was spackle over sandpaper, but I had like one. It was like one desk lamp in the corner, and I was ready to give him the full hug. He popped on the screen. It looked like somebody from my family reunion, and also I saw my face on the thing, and it looked like Sigourney Weaver at the end of Alien. It was so not good, and I just went, ugh.
Oh my God.
Yeah. This is why we're here.
yeah.
This is exactly why.
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver. Have you heard of her? Longtime New Yorker.
Wasn't she in Precious? No, it's Gabaday Sibaday.
Yeah,
They have different names.
Same diff. It's like Helen Hunt and Lily Sobieski. Can't tell them apart.
Same thing. No, it's
Wait,
true.
do you know that Lily Sobieski is Helen Hunt's daughter from the past?
No.
Wait a minute.
No, Helen, you know what I'm talking about. She's the doppelganger of Helen Hunt, but is living the 20-year-old version of her in real time.
This sounds like an episode. You guys should save this.
Oh,
So what
I'm
we
not
normally
being
do
funny
is-
with you.
Yes.
We try to tether each other to reality. Not so much right now, but usually that's what we do.
How can you call me untethered from reality when I'm like illuminating one of the most essential facts of Hollywood? Lily Sobieski is Helen Hunt's daughter from another dimension.
Is Helen Hunt blackmailing you? Do you feel safe? Do you feel safe?
Do you feel safe in your skin today?
Okay, I'm gonna try and keep this on track, but like, don't worry
What's the
about
track?
me.
Where's the track going? This isn't NASCAR. She's
Good luck,
going.
We're gonna
girl.
find out.
Good luck. You better take all the microphones, snatch both our wigs. That's what you're gonna have to do.
How did we move from YouTube to Vice? Did they come knocking?
Well, I don't,
I fucked like every single person at Viceland.
Yeah, very transparently. World of Wonder was like, we really like your program. We think it would be a great TV program. Would you mind if we tried to put that in people's ears? And we were like, sure, because we just wanted to make YouTube series. That's all we wanted.
They only like us because we get the clicks.
Yeah, and we don't believe
do.
anything. Like, I didn't believe I was on Drag Race till I was standing in the room. I didn't believe we had a TV show until now. Like, so we were just like, sure, try it. And then when Viceland, you know, the last time a TV network picked up a drag-related program immediately, it became one of the best reality TV shows in history. So.
Drag you?
Ah!
Oh. Yeah, I got jokes too.
Oh, you want to know a little insider tea? So, okay, throwing it back as a wonderful segue. The theme song to Drag You was my song on the CoverGirl album. And when I got there, I met RuPaul, and she said, we're all doing a song on this album. Yours is the theme to a canceled TV show. And I was like, okay. And I sweated in that fucking recording box coffin while she had a cowboy hat on. Cowboy hat
Original
on.
Joanne.
She said, I like your teeth, but you got no rhythm and you can't tell time. It was like, she berated me.
I like your rhythm, but you got no teeth. Yeah, girl. And then she said to me, Trixie, we've chosen Geronimo for you because of your Native American heritage. I was like, Geronimo was a Native American war hero whose wife, mother, and daughter were slaughtered in front of his eyes. And you're talking about making your booty bounce. But it's
How dare
fine.
you? Yeah.
She's a legend
I'll try things
for a
out.
reason. Yeah. The new show is going to have you guys doing what you do so well, but also there's new. You're giving advice. You're on
Hardcore
the
gymnastics
street.
as well, Bob.
Yeah, it's not for the weak of stomach. We are out of drag for some of it.
Yeah, she gives you vagrant. I give you retired math teacher dying of cancer.
Yeah.
And
It's very that.
it's the
Is
look.
that just because it's easier though? Because you know what I'm gonna say, I hate when RuPaul shows up to something out of drag.
Oh.
Maybe that's me, but
That is
like
just you.
Oh, okay.
That is just you. That is just you. No, because listen, it's like you can't ask the Statue of Liberty to wear that crown every day unless you're paying
because
her.
she'll pass out on TV like Wendy Williams.
Too soon.
Too soon. Too far away. It was a fake out.
As somebody who did Indianapolis Pride in 99-degree weather once, I never related to anyone more than her in that moment.
Yeah, and someone on Twitter was like, what a chillingly apropos harbinger of times we're living in, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Big-titted black lady Liberty is overworked and overdrugged. She's passing out.
We kind of have to show up in drag to everything because otherwise we're just like two basic-looking white guys. People think we're janitors. So RuPaul out of drag still looks like a statue.
She still is I mean, I'm probably like, I'm actually way more afraid of her out of drag because when she's in drag mama, she ain't going nowhere.
Oh
She's
yeah,
like-
she's
there.
got the puppet
She's
strings
there.
pulled tight.
All I gotta do, like, if you know, but out of drag, I'm not convinced
could
she
chase
can't
you.
fly. Yeah,
She could
I mean, I'm not convinced she can't fly. I don't know. I don't know her
She's the
life.
broomstick.
Yeah. She is
Yeah.
being around broomstick in the witch
And
world.
she's so fashionable and tall and thin. She always has one of those brightly colored hats just perched on the front of her head. She looks like someone came home from work and was like, honey, I'm home. Like on the... Now that I've said it, you'll see it every time. So she's a scary person.
Yeah.
I
Well,
said,
she's a
you're
double
scary.
scorpion.
And she said, people always say that. I said, then maybe you're scary.
Well, didn't they make a movie called Black Scorpion?
No.
No. Well, they should. She's a black double Scorpio who hovers expertly between the worlds of gender. She's a witch mama. She's the supreme.
Anaconda, J-Lo, you seen it?
I have seen that, yeah.
Yes.
Can I tell you that I'm
Oh,
not wearing
sorry,
panties?
Enough. Never mind. It was called Enough. Different movie.
Oh, I love that blouse. Maggie Nolan. Okay.
Okay, we talked backstage. I said I wasn't going to ask you any like serious questions, but
No,
I lied.
I love serious
Get ready.
questions. I'm a serious person.
And this relates to the Wendy Williams thing you just brought up. Okay. So in this era of Trump, when things are so dark for so many of us, do you think that drag should be political? Like Lady Bunny's out there screaming like, why aren't drag queens more political? Other people are saying, we need relief. We need a little like something to take us away from what's going on, and drag should be that. Where do you fall in that conversation?
In the litter box? No, I think that we were just talked about it. I think that I don't know if it's a cliche at this point, but drag is inherently political for sure because and
Legions of fans outside the window who understand.
no, but I mean it's like now because there's a right-wing tidal wave of pushback again. What is a man and what is a woman? Make sense of this, bitch. I dare you to.
Yeah.
And also you can't kill me. So and then there's that. No,
Now, that's a promise, and that's a challenge. Try and kill me.
Back, right? Yeah. No, and I take this very seriously because I struggle with the level of engagement as not only a citizen but as a person who has a passionate interest in the development of humanity. So, Lady Bunny is an anomaly. She happens to be the most filthy, ridiculous piece of shit comedian in the world who is so funny, and at the same time, which is not necessarily even informed, she's one of the most insightful, extremely engaged political commentarians, whatever you fucking call it, commenters. And because she's able to connect with West Virginia, white folks in West Virginia, black kids in Harlem, she's traveled around the world, and she has a very unique perspective that's actually bipartisan, and people would listen to the fuck what she's saying, but they won't because she's talking about shitting her undies in West Virginia, on her.
And if you wear Lady Bunny Wig around New York, you get free cab rides. But they expect
gotta
something
blow
after.
'em, though.
Yeah, they expect something after. No, I always feel like I don't feel bad about being the relief.
No, I'm happy to be the relief.
You can be much more well equipped to watch the news every day if you get to watch us in the afternoons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and legit comedians and celebs have literally screamed at my face, inflect me with spittle. That we do provide them with relief, and they're really grateful. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. What's it like to be famous?
We're not actually.
We'll let you know.
But Okay, what's it like to be like D-list famous?
We're D-list, low-level, gay level. Like of
But
course,
you are.
I could get a free Long Island in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at a gay bar.
Right.
I might be able to get my picture taken at a Forever 21 at a strip mall.
Yeah.
I might get extra special access to the iPhone like X or whatever
Yeah.
because I meet a gay person. At
Not
the
even
store.
that. No.
Yeah.
But I love being delisted famous, especially because a blogger, Michael K. from the fucking website Delisted, had me as his birthday slut one day, and I almost shit my pants.
I was the birthday slut too.
Yeah, he's a good Judy. But anyways, so we have all the trappings of it and none of the benefits. Like we're not famous because people will let us on camera looking a mess. Like
For example,
you know
we
what I
were
mean?
getting ready today, and we were like, we are some of the only people. Who else who's pushing their own television show is doing their own goddamn hair and makeup beforehand and picking out their goddamn outfit beforehand? Us.
If J-Lo was gonna step here, there are 12 fireable people in her orbit who are responsible for the image that is, pushed through those cathode fucking tubes or whatever.
Yeah. My boyfriend has a backpack with some hairpins in it. That's all I got. Okay, that's all I got.
Yeah.
I like that J-Lo has been a theme for this entire segment.
Well, her just over-the-top romance splash with A-Rod is insufferable.
It's rubbing it in your face, yeah.
Putting it in my face, they've been dating for 5 months. I've been having sex with my boyfriend for 4 months, and you don't hear me talking about it in the papers.
But I feel like it's trendy when you get low-level famous or whatever to be like, I never knew I was not. I always hoped and believed that I would have even a shred of this, so.
Why do you think we've been on reality television?
Yeah,
Good
because we're
question.
good people.
Yeah.
Being chosen for a reality TV show is not a compliment.
Yes.
Actually, it's totally an indictment.
You know what?
Character.
You belong up there with Rock of Love and okay, great, perfect, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we're put on this bizarre, like, virtual public chopping block for just either to jerk off or just to make fun of.
What is the personality types? ETMJ and then reality TV.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Yeah.
it's me, Shangela, and Tiffany Pollard. Yeah.
I love
That's a good group.
Tiffany, Yeah.
Although Tiffany Pollard
Come on.
is, she is a Haley's Comet.
Oh.
Icon.
Icon. I mean, more than icon, way more than icon. Because we can glibly use the word iconic these days. She is a true icon.
I'm watching Alaska show Scared Famous on VH1
Yes,
right
it's
now.
so good.
Yes, and I'm watching it. And I was like, Alaska, I'm watching you. I love your show. Fully watching it for Tiffany Pollard.
Yeah. New York, represent.
Totally.
We only have a couple minutes left. Let's do a quick lightning round. Since you guys just do random topics, I'm going to give you a topic, and you just tell me what comes to your mind.
Okay.
Kevin Spacey.
Oh, pedophilia. That's fun.
Buzzword, pedophilia. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also think of the priesthood.
What is that movie where he plays a robot? XZRP.
I don't see that one.
He's a robot.
Okay.
What about Ivanka Trump?
Oh,
Fashion.
fascist. Yeah. Fascist. Her new line would be like complicit. Fascist fashion from Ivanka Trump.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fitting. It's just this kind of like, it's a glamorous like Real Housewives sort of government situation that kind of mocks us as a people right now.
In another dimension, I would watch the movie where she triumphantly Norma Raid this thing somehow. But no clear sight of that because she's a worthless piece of shit.
Yeah. That being said,
There we
love
have
the
it.
shoes.
Yeah.
Sorry, bub. You're a dyke. Oops, sorry. I don't know why I always do that. That's such a compliment to her. Fuck that.
She wished she was
She
that cool.
wishes she was
yeah.
a fucking industrious bulldagger diesel who got things done and was a good person.
Right.
Go fuck yourself, Ivanka. Literally eat shit and die. Ugh. Your little dad, too.
All right. Losing your
That first family is a fucking nightmare. I'm sorry. I just saw fucking Donald Trump Jr.'s tweet about socialism. I was like, are you out of your mind? First of all, that is not how socialism works. That is like, you are completely,
But we're not political.
No.
But bitch.
Thank God for Twitter, where he is literally taken down into task and spelling errors. That's what I love when people pitch on spelling error. And like, it just in every conceivable way, his idiocy, his villain status, and his stupidity were revealed. And he has also no compassion to boot. Like, you need to go the fuck away.
If this was Disney, he would have like a Jafar staff. Do you know what I mean? Like a turban and
Except
like.
he's unfuckable to boot. Like, they're so ugly
Right,
too.
'cause Jafar is hot.
Hot as fuck,
Right.
Daddy. Oh, yes,
Yeah,
we get it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
The difference.
Come spellbind this pussy.
Oh. Okay. Speaking of losing your virginity.
30 years old.
Bitch. I have a friend who lost his virginity in the back of a car in a Pride festival using Gatorade as lubricant.
No.
You like that electrolyte, pussy bitch?
I left a wet spot.
But get this, I lost my virginity, top bunk, 18 years old in my dorm room with my first boyfriend who I loved, listening to Dashboard Confessional.
Aww. That's so romantic.
Did you know I'm Caucasian? Now you know. Now you know.
And from Milwaukee.
Yeah, exactly. That was edgy music in Milwaukee, okay?
All right, our last one, Michelle Visage.
Oh, Mother Hen.
I thought you were gonna say Michelle Branch. I got so excited.
You know, I did a 180 on her. Because I was not like I was liked her on the show as a viewer, but then being on the show and then All Stars, I was like, I don't know about Michelle.
And you toured with her.
But that's when I toured with her. That's when I was like, oh, I got the juice. She is, she's a wonderful woman. She's a Wonder Woman.
She got nice nails.
Yeah.
And she has the most beautiful green eyes.
And she's fucking funny as fuck. And she's one of the girls. She doesn't pull any of this drama. She could so easily be the madame, the diva of the bus. Bitch, she's the first one in bed. She just like catches up on people in the morning like, y'all dead? No? Good, okay. And she's, if you want to go to Primark, you can go with her. You always know, she's fabulous. She's so great.
We will have to watch All-Stars 3 and then we can decide. We'll watch together. We'll decide together.
We've got questions from the audience for you guys now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Bitch, this is like the third fucking time I've seen you this week. Stop following. I'm not going to be ignored, Katya. Go ahead, sorry.
If you guys had to do your show with any of the other Drag Race girls, who would you guys pick?
I've thought about this a lot. I'm always ready for things to flip. No.
Well, you know, to be honest, it would... Oh, go ahead.
We've had Courtney, and I think she was one of the best guests we've ever had, Courtney Act. And then, I think Bob the Drag Queen we've had. Jinx Monsoon told me if Katya ever... she's ready to step in at any moment.
Thank God. I feel so loved and blessed that there's literally a 12-long list. There's a list of...
Yeah.
20, yeah.
What do you think?
I would just replace you with Jodie Foster. If she wasn't available, Angina as Jodie Foster.
Yeah. I get that.
But I could do a show, but I couldn't do...
It's not the same.
No, it'd have to be like yawn.
Like when we were signing for this television program, we were like signing our life away, and it was like, well, we're not really like, you can't really sign away the idea or the rights of, because if you take one of us out of the equation, what are you left with?
Yeah.
A great episode about me. Just kidding, just kidding.
You did like, yeah, because it'd just be something different.
Yeah, it wouldn't be good.
It'd be Dykes on Bikes, which is its own other thing, and that's great.
All right, we got another one. We got another one.
Hi. Just a question. You guys turned some major looks on your YouTube series.
Do you think?
Be more specific?
I mean, 6 fingers isn't enough. But my question is, how have both of your styles evolved since when you started doing drag to like what it is during Drag Race and post? Because I always find that fascinating.
I cannot wait to answer this question, so you go first.
Well, I used to do like the Malibu Barbie thing, and then for a while I was doing like the nighttime Barbie thing with the nightgowns. But then I started playing my guitar live, started doing the Joanne Realness Barbie thing, and today I'm doing the Lady Bunny Barbie thing. So, yeah. Now I just do the country shit, because you can wear flats.
So I think like I just like to sample different fashions from the world. And the only thing I've discovered I can't wear is sporty stuff from Japan.
Because you're a 6X in
No,
Japan.
I can't. No,
In Japan, we're all a 6X.
No,
Jeez.
I love fashion. In case you didn't know, couldn't catch a whiff of these Nicholas Kirkwood boots from Marshalls. They're actually not. I mean, they're from Marshalls, but like, I love fashion. Fuck you. And I like a witchy woman because I am a witch, but I don't throw it in people's faces. And I also love a mod moment. I love a twiggy wiggy moment.
Yeah.
And then I love women.
The 60s is the only place where we intercept. Like today, this is the first time we might be from the same party
Look
today.
at this, and this is not planned because we're that lazy.
Yeah, totally.
But I like, but I think a lot about visually complimenting you, and I wait for her to be dressed. And then because I'm more flexible in my look, you know what I mean? And that's the truth.
That's true.
She's very she has an iconic silhouette in a color palette. I'm browns, blacks. Iconic.
Thank you.
Well, how many fucking people dressed up as you for Halloween? It's incredible.
Well, she's like a fashion chameleon. For a while, you were doing a lot of browns.
I love
to do
earth,
a lot of
brown, I'm a
red.
Taurus, earth browns. I do red, not pink. I do brown, not pink. I do black and white.
Sometimes they
not
do brown
pink.
and pink, you know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah.
That was a joke about the pussy and the asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like, and I intentionally like to throw a wrench into the fashion stew so that the kids get upset. Because apparently the only thing kids get upset these days is fashion and not politics, which is so strange. But
You're always it's never a mistake. There's always curation.
Do you realize
never an accident that there's an eyeball in the back of her head?
No,
you know what I
do you
mean?
realize that when I had a happy trail on the show, people were more upset about that than the Trump election? On YouTube. It's bizarre. Kind of makes you think, doesn't it?
An unhappy trail.
Yeah. Trail of tears. Okay.
We got another one? Yeah.
Hi guys. So my question is, if you could make up your own challenge for like next season of Drag Race for the girls to do, what would your each challenge be and why?
I have a runway. They've never done mermaids, just all mermaids, and they've never done dress as a past Drag Race girl.
Okay. Mine is, the runway theme is comfort couture. And it has to be 100% couture, but 100% comfortable, and you have to prove it by falling asleep in it on your feet on the main stage. And then the challenge, I thought of a good challenge. I want a good old-fashioned fucking physical obstacle course, bitch. A drag queen has to hobble from stair to stair, carry your own luggage, do all that stuff. I got the mini challenge too, which is pack up a hotel room in under 15 minutes. That is relatable content.
That is relatable content.
Go through TSA. How many knives are in your you know what I mean?
Go to an airport, find a gay person in a red coat who can help you get to the front of the line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or like, like when you're late for a flight, what does your gender become? There's also these wonderful questions.
Yes. How do you get through TSA with Detox without setting off alarms?
Yeah. She is the best person to walk through in the airport. You feel invisible.
Oh, bitch, you will be Joe Blow Schmo.
Yeah. You become Joe Six-Pack and Bob Regular. When
compared to the Robert the Duck.
She's from Blade Runner, Pink Floyd The Wall, and like DuckTales.
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You could fully have a Jason mask with a machete, but she walks by with her neon blonde bowl cut, and they're like, we got real things to worry about. Yeah.
But yeah, I wish they would do. I want them to be also with. Sorry, I've been long-winded, but I was so disappointed in season 9 with the Snatch Game. I was like, stop making drag queens just prove that they're not good at stuff. Like, because we're so good at stuff. We're jacks of all trades. Many of us masters of none, but we're so good at all these things. And when it's just about being funny and the girls aren't funny, it's so depressing. So it's like, create challenges that are. I do not. I love it.
Pheromone at the roast. Pheromone at the roast for the win.
Oh, but that's funny. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we got one more. Somewhere. Oh.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Oh, they're getting closer and more confident.
So as the nation's #1 country singer, I wanted to know how was the journey in making your album Two Birds and making it #1 hit?
Oh, well, you guys, if you build it, they will come. Kevin Costner had it right.
So build here.
Yeah, also build it, build. Well, I guess I thought this is a toxic mindset, but I thought, oh, drag queens don't play guitars and sing music, so I can't do it. That's why for so many years I never did it. But just because no one's ever done it doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. That's why I never did it. I thought drag queens don't do that, so.
You are so fucking stupid.
I'm serious. That's why I never tried it. And then when I started playing live, it was like, duh, you idiot asshole. Why would you not do this?
Let me break it down for you. When a drag queen gets on stage, it is a desperate act to prove that you are not worthless. So, you know what? You know the best that I came up with? Jumping off a table into a split. This fucker had a whole musical catalog and arsenal of skills and talent she forgot about when she started doing drag. She's an idiot moron from hell.
It just didn't occur to me that you can make people laugh and make them, cry at the same time.
Have you ever listened to Melissa Etheridge?
We need another TV show to talk about that.
Wait. One last thing. I realized a funny thing about paying for sex and not paying for sex. When people pay for sex, they want to make sure they're satisfied. Yeah. If you build it, they will come. BILLED.
Oh, that's a sex thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the hooker joke. Okay, never mind.
I think that's a great place to end this.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Trixie and Katya shows on
Viceland.
Viceland.
Thank you.
Woo!